Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy North South Flower Pop On Podcast here with another profile from the legend. My boy Tyler came and he played in that feature match that you guys like so much. He played the purple yellow NICO Robin, and you guys are all in the comments saying, "Let me get the list." He's got the crowd around him, Breathy in the back, going ham. So Tyler, man, how are you liking this NICO Robin deck, man?
So first of all, the deck is very fun. I love it. It's definitely no like tier 1 contender deck, but like if you just want to play like a cute girl and like banish people's lives at the same time, like this is the deck for you. Robin is one of my favorite straw hats, so whenever this deck got spoiled, I was just like, I don't alt art my decks. I just like collect base rarities so I can make as many decks as possible. I was like, I'm alt arting this deck out. So it's the one that I put the most time and energy into.
I'm ready to see it. Before we get started, shout out our sponsors, Dueling Guard. Dueling Guard, your one-stop shop for all your TCG accessories, binders, deck boxes, playmats. Tyler actually has this beautiful playmat from Dueling Guard cloth. It's very nice. 2-player player mat. Check them out. Use code POP1 at checkout. All right, Tyler, let's see that deck, man.
So let's start off with the basics. Of course, you got your 4 of NICO Robin. This is just like the core to the deck. Like you want to go first, you want to ramp to 6 Dawn so you can drop this like as early as possible. Just puts a 6k body into play that you're just going to use to fight board presence and also banish one of their lives in the process. Because that's the thing with Robin, like you want to go first, you want to use your ability as early as possible. Like you're going to be down on cards, but the idea is you just want to ramp into a big body as quick as possible and while banishing their lives with your free like leader at swings. 4 of the Vega Nami or Egghead Nami, whatever you want to call it. This just synergizes with your whole deck because you just want to play a whole lot of triggers, and like this just helps you maintain board presence by just killing things that are problematic. Of course, you've got your 4 You Shall Disappears. You know, you're a yellow deck and you're gaining a whole lot of life, so like you want to maximize your chances of that being into, you know, your last life card. Also just helps you filter when you've got all these other dead cards in your deck. If you're yellow, you got to be running that card.
Definitely.
4 Onamis, because again, the deck's like worst matchup is like the very fast aggressive decks like Doflamingo. So you want to maximize like your chances of them hitting you and like you just killing one of their guys in the process. And then the kicker is like late game, you can play this on your big guys and just continue to banish their life. You've got 4 Charlotte Linlins. I was kind of iffy on this card at first, but like in testing, it's just been so good. Like no matter what life you're at, to always gain the life and always get something off the field that's problematic that you can banish with your leader swings later. 3 Yamatos. Honestly, I would probably play 4 Yamatos, but I only own the 3 alt arts, so I'm making the exception of playing just the 3. And even though I only own 1 alt art, we are playing 2 Monkey D. Luffy 9 costs, and that is because we are playing the Searcher Law. There's I think 20 targets in the deck for Searcher Law, so like it really helps you find your Namis, your NICO Robin, your Onami like a worst case scenario, and like it even lets you help find like one of your boss monsters. Also, it can help you find this, Vanish Zoro. Really good in the Blackbeard matchup, really good in the Enel matchup, even though most of the time it's just going to get like Rygoat or something like that. But it's still just another card that I like and have been practicing. So for your 2Ks, of course, you got your 4 NICO Olivias. That's just your standard like 2K that has huge upside later on in the game. Your 4 Frankies, because it's a 2K that can be searched with our law, and like if it's one of your last 2 lives, it just helps you put another threat into play that you can hopefully close the game out. And then of course 4 Beiges, because you just want to maximize your just like not die when they swing into
And the
you.
card is busted.
The card is really good. Another card that you really see in a lot of these lists that I wasn't originally playing at first, but now I'm playing is Jaeger D. Saw. It's pretty bad against like Doflamingo because they can just bounce it right back to your hand and it has no counter, but it's really solid against the Shanks decks, and that's another terrible matchup for this deck in my opinion is Shanks, because like you just never get to get free 5k leader swings with your leader because they're just always going to use their Shanks ability. Okay, so going into like the Zesty cards, of course you're a Straw Hat leader, so you have to play Gum Gum Giant. I really wish that I could play more of these decks, but I don't know what I would take out for 1 to 2 more of these. Like I'm thinking about maybe cutting down on the law, but law is just the main reason law is in here, other than like searching your straw hat cards, is like law does a really good job at killing the searcher cards like Jewelry Bonnie and Lafayette and Baby 5 and all these other like searchers that your opponent is going to get huge value out of, that you'd rather not swing with your leader because you would rather be swinging at their life than banishing their life.
Right.
So that's why we want some sort of searcher.
Yeah.
And then the zesty cards are, we're playing 2 Hino Bird Zaps.
Nice,
because
okay.
Again, the worst matchups are like the aggro decks, and this is just another card that like is going to kill pretty much everything in the aggro deck. And against the decks that it's not good, you're just going to end up pitching it to your leader ability to
So that's
ramp.
basically just like a Gadatsu effect?
It's a Gadatsu effect just on an event.
Okay.
And then we're playing One Kingdom Come. Again, that's mainly in there for like the Enel and the Shanks matchups, like 10 Dawn turn if we've already got a body or 2 in play. We want a Kingdom Come, their real big thing. Play a Jaeger D-Sol blocker as backup, and then we have 1 Dawn left over to Gum Gum Giant if we need to.
Okay.
But this is pretty much the deck. I change it up, like honestly, like every couple weeks or so, depending on like what matchup I feel like targeting the most.
Yeah.
But this is kind of what I've settled with at the moment and what I'm having the most fun. You'll notice that I'm not playing Darishi. I was playing Darishi at first, and if you see in the video, there was like one of them in my life.
Yeah.
I was playing 1 at the time, but my biggest problem with Darishi is like you can't hit any of your top end with it. So anytime you Darishi and you see top end, it's just always going to the bottom. And I really wish that the trigger on the card like activated its main effect rather than just drawing a card.
Yeah, the draw one's kind of weak.
And it's
in my
just so
opinion.
weak.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that just didn't make the cut.
I get it. Well, the deck looks nice. The video did nice. The highest viewed video so far of our matches over here at Panda's Paradise.
People want to see the Robin, man.
Yeah.
And I don't blame her. The deck is so fun to play, so fun to watch.
We got another video dropping for you. Probably after this one. I just got done editing it. It's your buggy matchup.
Oh yeah, I took the clown to locals on Wednesday, and honestly, I did pretty well. You'll just have to watch. Always appreciate you guys. Shout out Pop One. Make sure you use that promo code if you end up getting you something nice at Dueling Guard. But and thanks guys for watching.
All right, man. We'll see you soon.
Let's go, Nico!